Hi guys, welcome back to next episode Director Chair. Today we're looking at the Chaos World of Doug Liman, so let's get into it. Welcome back to next episode of Director Chair, talk about Director. Today we're talking about Doug Liman. Now before we do it, don't forget to subscribe and notification bell for his algorithm. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about Doug Liman. I'm going to go through the movies and get started for by them, so let's start. So 1994 we had Getting In, which was also known as Student Body, is a black comedy film. This was Doug Liman's first movie, and it was released direct to video in 1994. Despite his considerably famous cast, IndieWire reported that information about this film was virtually impossible to track down. Stars Stephen Miller, Andrew McCarthy, and Kirsty Swanson. And I've not seen this movie, I don't know if it's good enough, so it's Getting In. 1996 we had Swingers, which was a comedy drama film. It starred Jon Favreau, Vince Vaughn, Ron Livingston, Patrick Van Horn, Alex Deza, Heather Graham, Brooke Langton, and Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. It made $4.6 million, $200,000 budget. So this movie's good. So Swingers. Then in 1999 we had Go, which was a crime comedy film. It starred Taye Diggs, William Fichtner, J.E. Freeman, Katie Holmes, Breckin Meyer, Jay Moore, Timothy Oliphant, Sarah Polley, and Scott Wolf. Made $20.5 million and $20 million budget. The film underperformed the box office, critically acclaimed. It's since become a cult classic, and this movie's good, so let's go. And then in 2002 we had The Bourne Identity, which was an action thriller film. It was based on Robert Ludlum's 1980 novel, and it starred Matt Damon, Franka Potente, Chris Cooper, Clive Owen, Brian Cox, Adewale Anayo Abje. Made $240 million, $60 million budget. Was a critical and commercial success, and so yeah, this is a really good movie. I think it's probably my favorite of Bourne Identity movies. Bourne Identity. 2005 we had Mr. and Mrs. Smith. This was a romantic action comedy film. Starred Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, Adam Brody, and Kerry Washington. Made $487.3 million, $110 million budget. It received mixed reviews, and yeah, this movie's okay. Now there's been talks of a reboot. So I don't know, with Phoebe Waller-Bridge and Donald Glover, but then they both exited the project, and I don't know. I think it's still happening, but we have to wait and see. So this is a good movie, Mr. Smith. Then 2008 we had Jumper. This was a science fiction action film. It was based on the 1992 novel the same name by Steve Gould. It starred Hayden Christensen, Jamie Bell, Rachel Bilson, Michael Rooker, Anna Sophia Robb, Max Stearitt, Diane Lane, and Samuel Jackson. Made $225.1 million on $85 million budget. Never received any negative reviews from critics, mostly because of the many changes to Gould's novel, rushed plot, and anticlimactic ending. And so that's Jumper. Then in 2010 we had Fair Game, which was a biographical political drama film. It is based on the 2007 memoir Fair Game by Valerie Plame and Joseph C. Wilson telling full memoir The Politics of Truth. It starred Naomi Watts and Sean Penn. It made $24.2 million, $22 million budget, and so yeah. Then in 2014 we had Edge of Tomorrow, also known as Live Die Repeat. Edge of Tomorrow. It's a science fiction action film. It starred Tom Cruise, Emily Blunt, Bill Paxton, Brendan Gleeson. It made $370.5 million, $178 million budget. On film received positive reviews, he praised the action, he praised the plot, direction, action sequences, and performances. There's been talks of a sequel, but I don't know if it will happen. But there is going to be a TV series. It's going to be on HBO Max, but I don't know if that's coming out or not. Then in 2017 we had The Wall, which was a war thriller film, and it starred Aaron Taylor Johnson, John Cena. Made $4.5 million on a $3 million budget. Then in 2017 we had American Made, which was an action comedy film. It starred Tom Cruise, Domhnall Gleeson, Sarah Wright Olsen, Jesse Plemons, Caleb Landry Jones, and made $134.3 million, $50 million to $66.5 million budget. See positive reviews. He praised Cruise's performance. And then in 2021 we had Lockdown, which is a romantic comedy heist film. It starred Anne Hathaway, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Stephen Merchant, Mindy Kaling, Lucy Boynton, Drew Hill, Jasmine Simon, Ben Stiller, and Ben Kingsley. Made $346,000 on a $3 million budget. It received mixed reviews, and so I've seen this movie. It's okay. And finally, in 2021, we had Chaos Walking, which was dystopian science fiction action thriller film. It's based on Ness's science fiction trilogy Chaos Walking, adapting his first book, The Knives of Never Letting Go. It stars Tom Holland, Daisy Ridley, Mads Mikkelsen, Burma Birch, Cynthia Erivo, Nick Jones, David Lowell. Made $27.1 million, $100 to $125 million budget. We've seen negative reviews who derided the film's undeveloped plot, uneven pacing, lack of character development, Ridley and Holland's chemistry, and deviations from the source material's theme and message, and it was a commercial failure. And I don't like this movie. And we have two more movies. We have Roadhouse, which is a remake of the 1989 film same name. It stars Jay Gyllenhaal, Dave Magnesium, and Daniela Melchior. And then we also have The Investigators, which is a heist thriller film which stars Matt Damon, Casey Affleck, and that will be on Apple TV. So I said, Doug Liman. I like most of his movies. I don't think he's made a bad one, apart from maybe Jumper. So I said, that's the Chaos War of Doug Liman. So guys, so much my video. See you in my next one. Bye.